Call me right, Turner, cause I'll be in the car.
That's
Bro,
please don't, bro. Please do not make that.
Beat in the house.
Yes, bro. YouTube is going to
Even hit her friend too.
YouTube will be sending niggas.
You gotta get ready on the camera too. I'm like, welcome to the Wright Discussion. Even hit the friend too. You know?
Miss Lady,
Be good.
you could have been born a little later, but I don't
So
care.
you would do that?
Oh, he trying to make a different.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Told a bitch you motherfucking right.
Hello, welcome to the Wright Discussion. I am your host as always, Kenny, and with me as always my boy Kiki.
Yo,
How you feeling today, man? I ain't seen you all week. How you doing, man?
it's been a tough week. I've been sick, so I'm a little.
What's up with you? You good?
Nah, just a little sinus infection.
Do I need to scoot over real quick?
Nah, you good.
You just coughed.
Alright, bro, let's get to it.
Alright, cool. Just making sure you ready because you look kind of off.
I'm cool.
I'm not feeling this key on right now.
I'm good.
Oh, there you go. Put some bass in your voice, you little fella. Alright. First, we're gonna go ahead and get into the NFL though, bro. You know, I'm already calling it. The Rams are winning the NFC West.
What? I got the 49ers, bro.
No, the
believe-
Rams are winning the NFC West.
I believe in Jimmy G. I believe in the acquisitions that the 49ers have made this season.
Okay.
This is the thing, bro. I don't trust Jared Goff completely.
What you
like
mean?
a quarterback.
You don't have to completely trust him right
Yes,
now with
you
the
do,
offense that
because
they have.
Even with that being said, majority
And he
of their plays
looked
were
good last year.
through the offense. He looked good, but at the same time, Sean McVay still calling those plays. He cannot audible out of any
Which
formation.
is pretty okay though for right now. Because
It's not.
it was his second year.
It's really not.
For the progress that he went from his first year to his second year, and even I get what you're saying, like Sean McVay was making all the plays and calls. So
Exactly.
I'm sure you want to see him mature and make his own play calls and like his own audibles. But
Yeah, but
that's
and
gonna
if he
come
can't
with
do
more
that,
playing time.
And if he cannot do that, other defenses will read what they're playing.
Well, this is his third year, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be his third year.
Yeah,
With Tots, who without a doubt probably could say he was the best running back last year.
Todd Gurley is.
Okay. Let's not talk about that defense they got now.
Yeah, bro, they
So
defense is nice. But then
as
even
far
with
as-
that being said,
The main thing I'll give you with golf is more of they need more weapons because they utilize Gurley too much, which
True.
does hinder.
but even
Goff.
with that being said,
But that's
going
not
up
Goff's
to
fault
their
entirely.
defense, their deep Marcus Peters, he's a solid corner,
Yeah,
but he take plays off. Then you got Sue take plays off too. So other than that, that's your two big acquisition on defense, and they
Talib.
Oh,
Is a
well.
good acquisition.
Talib is kind of
Still a solid.
he's still
shutdown
solid,
corner.
but at the same time, Talib is kind of past his prime now.
Name a
He's
great,
almost like
but you know what's good? Name a great receiver in the NFC West.
there's none.
Exactly.
But I still,
if you had to pick one, you would probably say the.
but even with that
Adam
being said,
Thielen, maybe.
even
And
with that
them.
being said, you don't think Jimmy G can make an extra step this year to put the 49ers on his back for at least get them to like 9-7, or maybe
to get
10
them to at least 9-7,
Yeah.
possibly, but to win the West, no.
What
I don't see the defense. I don't see the defense stepping up either. And truthfully, I have nothing against Jimmy G, but I feel like people are too sold on him after only so much he did.
True, but Jimmy G's like what year
Like-
is he? He's like gotta be in his like 4th
Like
year.
as in, if he takes a step back this year,
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
but I don't think he's gonna take a step back. Not in that Shanahan system. That system is designed for a quarterback like Jimmy G. If they run that system,
And if the system is still basically gonna only be him throwing the ball, like they need a running game. Like I said,
and
don't
that's
trust,
what you go
don't
through the
trust the
draft and get.
defense.
They have draft picks, bro. They're gonna get.
You're
pieces
saying
to
they
make-
have to prove that though. At least
That's
with
true.
at least with the Rams, they were proving. Oh, our offense is clicking. Even though Todd Gurley is the main focal point of the offense,
Yeah.
our offense when clicking.
But the
is a
question that
solid
you threw
offense.
out there was the fact
And
that
then
you
the
thought that the
defense.
Rams were going to win the NFC West.
Yes, they are.
I don't see the Rams winning the NFC
I
West.
never don't see the 49ers
I see them
winning the
coming, I see them
West.
coming in second because who else is going to come up behind that?
It's only the Rams win. Then the 49ers can come up behind that. Just accept it.
No, I'm not. I don't see that. I'm sorry.
You are tripping.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. Not really.
Alright, hey, that's what you believe. That's what you believe. I'll let you have it, but call it now. Rams is winning the NFC West.
I got the 49ers, bro.
Tripping. We can go ahead and leave the football talk alone. We're gonna go into basketball. So, real quick, while we're on basketball, also people watching, you might see me look up every now and then because the Loyola Chicago game is on right now. They're playing Michigan, and you might see me make a couple faces because a couple
True.
shots. Ooh, layup.
Loyola gonna win the whole thing,
But yeah, we gonna go ahead and get into some Final Four talk.
I'm really joking about that.
And like we said, Loyola's playing Michigan right now. Loyola's actually winning. I have Loyola winning the whole thing now. You might as well. Hey,
I got Michigan.
roll with the Ramblers.
I really got Michigan winning the whole thing.
You got Michigan winning the whole thing.
It's gonna be Michigan and Kansas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you got,
But let's
you got Kansas
we
beating
need to
Villanova?
get back to this NBA talk. We'll
Okay, yeah,
close
Final
out.
Four last. All right. We'll go to the NBA. Who you got right now? I don't know who I got come out the East actually. Who you got come out the East and West?
It's gonna be either the Cavs or the Celtics, or it's gonna be, I mean, really Houston or Golden State, in my opinion. Now, this is the thing with if Steph Curry is out.
Steph Curry is definitely out the first round.
If he's out the
and
first
I can
round.
see them being beaten in the first
Yeah,
round.
if he's out the first round, they would match up against the Timberwolves, right? The Timberwolves can push them to 7, but Golden State has enough to beat them in that series.
Timberwolves can definitely push them to 7. Though.
Yeah, they can push them,
Timberwolves
but
push
at the
them to
same
7.
time, that's Steph Curry is not in there.
Yeah.
So I got them at least going 7 against the Timberwolves at.
But the issue,
Okay,
the
I'll
issue
say
that
6.
is in the West, just this year with the East too. I'll give the East their credit this year too. So both sides of the bracket, no 5 to 8 seeds are all like separated.
Yeah,
half games to,
it's
like,
weird
3
because
games.
like
Because
the
even-
Cavs are 3rd and the Sixers like 5th.
Yeah.
But they like a game.
They're like
and
half a game
behind
behind.
the Cavs from being in 3rd place.
Just like how
So it's weird.
just last week I was thinking the Spurs might be in trouble because they had just lost like 2 or 3 in a row for the first time.
I
They
never
was down
count
to
the
an 8
Spurs.
seed. They was down to an 8 seed.
I
Now
never
they back
count
to
the
4.
Spurs at the playoffs. Like never. I would never do that. As long as Pop is there, I would never count about the
Hey
playoffs.
man, as bad as they look for a couple moments, I would have understood if they didn't make it this year.
But who you got coming out the East and the West?
If I had to pick who's coming out the West, of course the Rockets. I feel like the Rockets are built for that long haul this year. They can they can do it. I think, of course, it is tough to see them beat the Warriors in a 7-game series, but I can see them beating the Warriors in a 7-game series. I do think people sleeping on Portland too, because Portland is looking really nice. Damian Lillard's on a tear this year, so
That's true. Like,
But if I had to pick exactly, I'm definitely going Rockets out the West. And if I had to pick
That's
out the
true.
East,
and I've been watching Portland lately, and yeah, Dame is pretty much carrying the team. But at the same time,
and CJ McCollum catches
with
on fire.
Dame
certain
carrying
games.
the team, he's got to put up at least 35, 40 for them to even be in those games.
Yeah,
So if you put that matchup against Golden State, they will not survive. No playoff.
I see
series.
your point
It
with
just
that.
won't happen because it's too much matchup for
them.
Portland to play them. So it's like I don't see Portland making that much of a run. Like who they would match up with in the playoffs right now.
Right now, they're a 3 seed. If I'm thinking that's not that 6 seed was about the Nuggets.
All right, so
Like,
I can
between
see
Nuggets or OKC.
Portland can beat the Nuggets. Actually, Portland can beat OKC. If they go against OKC, it's going 7. If they going against the Nuggets, it's going 5, maybe 6. Only because the Nuggets are a loaded team. Like, I mean, not a loaded team, but they play fundamental
Hey,
basketball.
I was like Nuggets would beat. Nuggets
Yeah,
would beat
I know that. That's why I
Yeah.
said it's either. But I can honestly see Damian Lillard putting the team on his back at least 2 games. Either
course.
one at home and one.
Yeah, and CJ McCollum could do it too.
Exactly.
It's just you expect it from Damian Lillard more.
True.
Yeah.
That's very true. So, if like I said, if Portland go against the Nuggets, I got them going 5 or 6. If they go against who's the other team? I just lost.
OKC.
Yeah, OKC probably gonna win this series. This is my opinion.
Okay, I can see that. And as far as the East, if I had to pick somebody to come out the East, I would think the Celtics. Because once Kyrie gets healthy,
Exactly.
I feel like the Celtics are
But you
really gonna
can't-
be good because
yeah.
since he's been hurt,
Yeah.
the young boys have stepped up.
Yeah.
Terry Rozier
That's true. That's true.
has been like Terry Rozier has looked good enough to where if a team, well, I'm sure the team probably wouldn't give him no contract to be a starter, but they would gladly make him their 6th man.
Yeah.
And be glad to let him at least finish off games. and
Yeah,
stuff.
Rozier can ball.
So the way the young boys have stepped up, like Jaylen Brown hitting the game-winning shot a couple of nights ago, like this is good for the younger people, like
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, to keep getting as much runs and
Yeah.
get fluid and comfortable as much as they can going into the playoffs.
If Kyrie come back, this is the thing, bro. They got a lot of young players going to the playoffs. That's a different pressure. That's an 8-man rotation in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Cavs being tested. I don't think that the Celtics are young, and they got a lot of like young players coming in, and I don't think Kyrie can carry them through a 7-game series. Not by itself.
Not by himself. He's not by himself. He still got Al Horford.
But it's different. Like Al Horford isn't the Al Horford of 3 years ago. or even 2
He's
years.
a smarter Al Horford, actually.
That's
I
true,
like the way
but
he plays now.
Al Horford is also inconsistent too. For him to be a big man and technically the second option on the Celtics, he's inconsistent.
Okay, I'll give you that. Especially, okay, since the role he was thrust into, you had to be second.
Is the big three supposed to be Kyrie, Gordon Hayward, and Al
of
Horford?
course, and Al Horford, yeah.
And Al Horford is kind of looking like Kevin Love.
But luckily, in the way he's played now, and he's proven he's actually a good, consistent shooter now.
True.
So with him now, all he has, because he plays, for him to be undersized, he's one of the better big men who plays defense.
And don't get me wrong,
So
Al Horford
he gives you a lot. That's why it's like with him, as long as he stay engaged, regardless if he isn't scoring.
Okay, but
If he stays engaged, and let's say with enough scores as they have, because all the young people they got can score. So let's say if Al Horford isn't scoring, but he's staying engaged, getting energy, getting rebounds, and not letting that scoring bother him.
yeah.
Jason Tatum can easily pick up maybe 12,
That's true.
15 points.
But
Jaylen Brown,
when you
12,
look at
15
that,
points.
when you look up that matchup against the Cavs, Al Horford against Kevin Love, who you taking?
Depending on what you say, because Kevin Love ain't what he used to be. He's not
That's
a
true,
back me
but
down.
I'll get more out of Kevin Love than I would out of Al Horford.
If I get more out of Kevin Love, it's because it's more of a running game. It depends on how the flow of the game
And that's
turns out.
fine,
If
but
the game becomes more of a running game, then I feel like Kevin Love is more suited because, like I said, with LeBron being able to run how you can, those
But
outlets and everything.
knowing how the Cavs play, that's what it's going to be turned to. And knowing really how the Celtics run, because they
do run.
That's the type of game.
It's just I feel like
and Al Horford's not keep up with
with the Celtics and the scorers that they have and the shooters, even though the move Cleveland did make, it was to be able to beat teams like Celtics that like to run and stuff now, which is good for them.
True.
But I feel like the Celtics, the way they are now, I do just feel like they have a little more. Just because I feel like the young players they
have a better bench.
The young players they have compared to the players the Cavaliers picked up.
Yeah.
I still think that young core actually still might be a little better.
Yeah.
It's just that the Cavaliers picked up older people.
The Cavs have a better bench, but the Celtics have a better bench, but the Cavs have more experience.
Mm-hmm.
So typically in the playoffs, the experience take over for the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
enough of the playoffs. Real quick. Another question for you. Last time asking you, just to make sure you still going with your same option.
James Harden.
No, I was about to say rookie of the year, but I'm glad you got James Harden win MVP. That's my second question. So you're still going Ben Simmons.
Yeah. And no, bro, I've seen Donovan Mitchell games. I have seen his game.
You're still going Ben Simmons.
Yes, bro. I'm still going Ben Simmons. But Ben Simmons is the future.
I'm just disappointed in you.
And he's showing.
I'm just disappointed.
Proving why he's the future.
No.
What you mean, though?
Oh my goodness, Michigan took the lead. Dang it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ben Simmons is the future, though.
Ben Simmons is the future.
Yeah.
I'll give him that credit, he is. But Donovan Mitchell is rookie of the year.
No.
And when he wins it, I don't want nobody to look at Ben Simmons and say you got robbed.
Ben Simmons has the most triple doubles for a rookie.
That's nice.
That's proven.
If you have the perfect team around you for you to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. What Donovan Mitchell has done with his team in the West, more credible. I'm sorry, my opinion is more credible than what he's doing. Just because his players and the skill set that the Jazz have compared to what Philly had coming into this year, you did not expect the Jazz to be a playoff running team. You expected Philly to be a playoff contending team compared to what the Jazz had coming into the season. So I'm sorry, Ben. What Donovan Mitchell has done to bring hope back to Utah, period. After they just lost Gordon Hayward and everything,
You know,
no, I'm just not. It's just cause
I got Ben Simmons.
Wow. All right, and you already. I don't even got actually MVP talk. You said James Harden. Cool. We can go ahead and get to the Final Four last. So, all right. Like, is it? All right, then cool. So, like you kept holding it. I'm trying to see like. So go ahead and get to the Final Four last, and like we said, Loyola Chicago playing Michigan right now. And earlier I said Loyola Chicago was winning, but Michigan got the lead right now. 3:50 left. So I'm still going Loyola Chicago, calling it. Vegas hit me up.
Michigan's up.
That's nice.
Michigan's up.
And they just scored.
Michigan's up.
And you said you got
Michigan.
Kansas.
I got Kansas beating Michigan. I mean, I got Michigan beating Kansas in the final.
In the final?
Yeah, in the final.
Oh, so you got Michigan beating Loyola.
Yes.
And you got Kansas beating Villanova.
Yes.
And then you got Kansas winning the whole.
And the only
you
reason
got Michigan beating Kansas.
And the only reason I switched up my Kansas pick, I had picked.
I know,
UNC,
you picked
Villanova at the beginning.
Yeah.
But the only reason I just think Kansas, I'm going off like the Kansas.
I'm going off Devontae Graham.
Yeah, that too. But then they won 10 years ago, so I figured they can do it again.
Because it was 10 years ago?
Yeah, you know.
So you feel like it's a decade since
Yeah,
they
it's
won,
gonna
so
be a decade.
now.
Bill Self, he deserves another one.
What do you mean he deserves another one? How do you deserve another
I'm
one?
saying he coached them boys up pretty good. They've been together for the last 4 years.
If you want
I
to do
think
that,
they can
if you want to do that, then you should be like Coach K deserved one.
No, I don't really rock.
Grayson
with
Allen stayed there for 4 years, whatever. So what's
Who
up?
rocks with Grayson Allen? Nobody.
All the white boys.
Exactly. Anyway, I got Michigan beating Kansas at the end of the whole thing.
All right. I got Loyola Chicago coming back to beat Michigan.
Loyola Chicago's done.
Stop talking to me. I got Kansas
It's done.
beating.
It's 2-30.
I got Kansas beating Villanova, and then I got Loyola Chicago beating Kansas. But just in case Loyola Chicago loses, I got Kansas beating Michigan, and we good.
Whatever, man.
Thanks for tuning into the Wright Discussion. I am your host, Kenny. With me as always, my boy Kiki.
I'm done.
Anything else real quick?
I'm good.
Cool. See you next time. You good, Trap?
Niggas kicking cameras. and
He
shit.
kicked this shit and I could not get it right after that.
Don't sit me there no more, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
He didn't even try.